Hey friends, it's Lori. Welcome back to The Generous Pour, where we're saving smarter, spending intentionally, and pouring into a life we love. Happy Saturday. Today is our January cash stuffing number 3, well, for week number 3, and we're doing the full flow. Unstuffing my wallet, any leftovers, I'm going to figure out if I'm going to roll them over in my overflow binder or if we're going to play leftover games in my leftover games binder at the end for savings challenges. And then we're going to be cash stuffing my envelopes and then playing the leftover games binder. This is one of those videos that feels calm, productive, and kind of fun. It's a mix of sort of cash stuffing and the games, and I honestly love it. I hope you're having a really lovely weekend, whether you're watching this with coffee, folding laundry, or just taking a quiet moment for yourself. Saturday cash stuffing always feels just this sort of a reset. And I say this every week. It's just like a nice little reset. No matter what happened, it's a new opportunity to kind of reset and start over and feel less rushed. It's reflective, and I just love it. So let's get into my wallet. This is my overflow, and I put my cash envelopes in my overflow binder. And let me grab I have this little thing that I found. I love finding these little cash stuffing things. I'm like, oh, this is cute. I think it used to be like something to hold letters, but boy, it works out perfectly for my cash envelopes. It's like, I love finding, the little things for my cash envelopes. But anyway, let's grab, this is my budget binder, and we are going to be working off this cash planning sheet next. But for right now, I like to track what I spent the week before in my wallet tracker, because if you're anything like me, 10 minutes after something's happened, I forget about it. It's like my brain these days is not holding a lot. It's holding too much, and so it doesn't have any more entry points. So anyway, groceries was tough last week, although we do have some money left over. We have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So we are going to roll that over. So we spent $230. So we have 20. Did I say 20? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. See, I told you I can't remember anything. Okay, so that is going to do it. And before we actually get started, you guys know I forgot to put on my quick sort. And so I want to make sure I have enough before we start, especially since today's like big cash day. I keep my quick sort in this little drawer. Okay, sorry. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Spending has $7, so I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna scoot this over, and 75 minus 7, so that means we spent 68. We have 7 left over. We are gonna roll that over. Home has 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. We are going to roll that over as well. So we spent 20. I knew home was going to have extra. So this coming up week, I budgeted half that amount. My kids are back at college. And so this home category is more like laundry detergent, toilet paper, paper towels, different things that kind of keep the house running. And with 3 people gone, I split that, I reduced it. Out and about, we spent 70. We have 5 left over. I'm also gonna roll that. You know what? I'm gonna roll that over. Pearl, we spent 30, and we have nothing. Generosity, we have 10. We have nothing left over. And then buffer. This is something that's been keeping me up at night, not in a bad way, but keeping me up at night in terms of we should have $89 in here. So we have, oh no, wait, we should have 114 because we put 25 in last week. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 90, 5, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have $114 in this category. And when I unstuff my wallet, I usually roll my leftovers into my game binder, but I don't do that with my buffer. And what I've been reflecting on is my wallet buffer isn't a savings goal. It's a safety cushion. It's a job to help me breathe, not grow. It's not supposed to have this huge amount of money in it. It's sort of my weekly buffer. And so I have decided, because I do have a buffer in my 1 month ahead, which is different than this. This is more like I went over in my date night, or I went over in something and I pull from it, but it's not supposed to be this category that just grows and grows and grows and grows if I don't use it. So I have decided that I'm going to cap my buffer at $50. And I'm giving myself $25 a week. So that's about 2 weeks worth of buffer. And anything above that is going to go into my leftover binder, where it actually is going to get reallocated into sinking funds. And so my real buffer is building in my 1 month ahead. So this is just everything. So this just keeps everything doing the job that it's meant to do, if that makes any sense to you. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take everything out except for 50. This feels kind of weird. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 61, 62, 63, and 64. So I'm going to be sending, so I didn't spend anything in my buffer this week, but I'm going to be keeping 50. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep, I'm going to keep 50. And I am going to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 64. 64 is going into leftover. And then what I will do after this week, because I've already allocated $50 or $25 into this category for this week coming up. And I am going to, when I do my budget with me, I'm going to look in my wallet and see if I have $50. And if I do, that category, I'm not going to fund it. And that's what's the beauty about your budget, is the tweaking and the moving and the, you know, this can just build and build and build and build until I have a mountain of money, and I could use that in other places. So we are going to put that over here. I am going to grab, I'm going to take 64 out. And so we are going to have $50 left in this category, which is plenty as a buffer. And I need to actually clean this tracker off. And I'll do that off camera. So anyway, so we're going to have a lot of games money to play with this week. So we have 10, 20. Let me put this all in order. And we have a lot of 5s. I've never pulled my buffer money and played with it, because I was always like, oh, it's just kind of this extra money that sits off to the side in case I need it. But I'm never going to need $200 in my grocery budget a week, or, you know, that means that I wasn't planning on something. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So we have $126 going into our games at the end. So I'm going to put that there. And again, like, this wallet tracker helps me, like, my spending, or my my home. I had $30 left, so I am going to be adjusting that category and reducing it. My buffer, I keep seeing, you know, I didn't spend it every week, and so I just don't want money sitting somewhere not being, you know, allocated for something. So that is going to do it for my rollover. And now we're going to put this, I'm going to put this off to the side. And we are going to count our cash. So I'm going to put this away. Let's grab our cash for the week. Ooh, that felt good. I was like trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my buffer, and it just felt good to kind of make a decision and decide, you know, I don't want that money to just build. Okay, so we have $27 going into, my 100 envelope challenge. So, and then this money, we should have $11.97 plus, what did I say? 25, 26, 27. So we have $12.24 here plus $150 for games, $140 for games, and $50 for travel. So we are cash stuffing $15.64 this week. So let's see, minus 27. Yes, so that's right. So $1,564 is what we were cash stuffing this week. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. 3. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to go like this. So we have 3. 1, 2, 3.50. And then 2. So that's right. $11.97. So, whew, I don't know. It feels like January. It's crazy. Okay, so we are going to grab my cash envelopes, and I'm going to put this away right here. So groceries is going to get, and in fact, groceries is going to get $2.50. So 1, 2, 20, 20, 30, 40, and 50. And I like to play with my grocery money. So I like to play, actually, I'm playing a different game. So what I've decided to do is, with my grocery money, I am playing this game. I was doing a spinner, and I felt like the spinner wasn't kind of taking enough, excuse me. So I have decided to play this game, and it's called 3 is the Magic Number. And this is from Soph's Budgeting Life. And this is roll a 3-sided die, which now I don't know if I have in here. 1, 2. I don't know if I have my 3-sided dice in here. All right, I don't. So how did I forget that? Let me grab, hold on a second. All right, I got it. So that is my 3-sided die. And this one is roll a 3-sided die, roll a 3. Let me pull this right here. Pull this up. Let's go like that. And if you roll a 3, you say 5. If you roll a 1 and a 2, you have to roll a 20-sided die and see what you roll. So I rolled a 2. So now I've got to grab my 20-sided die, and that's what I save. So 11. So I'm going to do 15. And then I'm going to take out $1, $2, $3, $4. Because this money goes right into my rollover at the end. So let's grab a pink Sharpie. So we're going to do 11. And this is from Soph's Budgeting Life. So, and this is for my grocery money. And so now for this week, we have 1, 2, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. So we have $139. No, I'm sorry, $239 for groceries. And this is just a fun little way to pull extra money. And then we have 75, so we have 50. Spending is getting 75, 50, 60, 75. And with this challenge, I like to play my primary challenge with Budget with Ira. And we are going to be saving, 20. Holy moly. Holy. So that is going to go into here. So I'm going to put 10. So we have so far $30 in our Budget with Ira. I increased these categories. I was just wanting to save a little bit extra, and I am building this up. So we have $55 going into spending this week, and I don't really have a lot going on. It's the next week that's busier for us. Household, I did reduce that budget this week, and household is just getting 25. So I can do that. Oh, out and about is going to get 75. So that is going to be 50, 60, 70, and 5. And with this one, I like to do the 52-week flip. And let's grab this. And I think last week I forgot to mark it off. But that's right. Okay, so where is that? There it is. At the bottom. Okay. And then we're going to flip this. 10. Wow, this is a big week. Wow, this is a big week. So we're going to save 10. Oh, and this is from Studio Budget. And so this one is going in here, and that is also for savings games at the end. So we have 50, 65. So we have $65 going in out and about. And this is date night, coffee, anything out and about. I merged the category because it was just, I had too many categories. I had out and about, I had date night, I had dining out, you know, all the categories. And I decided simplify. I am simplifying things. So generosity, this again is micro giving. This is tickets, someone selling tickets to something. It's stuff that's unbudgeted giving. So buffer is going to get 25, even though we talked about this. This might get reduced. And then that is going to do it for my cash envelopes that go in my wallet. And what I like to do is just kind of tuck them back here. And as I need them, I just go in and I grab them. So, and then I put them in my wallet. It's just easier for me. I decided this budget's going to work for me and not the other way around. So it's nice. I can put that to the side. Now let's get into, I'm going to grab my calculator because I don't need that. Let's grab our binders. Let's get into this. So month ahead, and let me grab my month ahead binder. So every week, we'll also put this off to the side. Every week, non-negotiable is my month ahead binder. And this is transportation. So month ahead gets $125 and there are 5 categories. So each category gets 25. So transportation, parking is fully funded. And so we're going to be working on gas. So gas is going to get, and I had to empty these binders out because of our septic. So that's 25. And this one needs 125 more to be funded. So each of these categories has categories within it. So we'll put that in there. And I don't know if I can, let's see here. I don't know, let's put this right here. So that's 7. So we have, let's see how much we have in this one. So we have 50, so we have 75 in here. So each one of these is worth 7. So 75 divided by 7, we should be able to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll do 3 more cars. And this is just a fun way to keep track of how close you are to this goal. Because what I did is all of the categories within this transportation for my month ahead, each one of these cars is worth $7. So once I get here, this will be fully funded. Subscriptions is going to get 25. And we're working on subscriptions. So we can put 25 in this envelope. And we will do, so now we have 75 and we're working to 100. So that is done. And so we have 75 in this envelope. We should have 75 in every envelope, honestly. And so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we can do 2 more. So we can do 2 more. And again, each category, this one is $800, and this is for car insurance, health insurance, everything, and subscriptions. And so each one of these icons is worth 10. And so I have 75, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And so next week I'll be able to do a little extra. Buffer is 10, and we should have 75 also in this one once we fund this. So 115. That's right. So I can go like this. And now this one should be able to do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, got that. Food and household. This one also gets 25. And we're working on household, we're working on the category household, which is cleaning supplies, toilet paper, stuff like that. This one's getting 25. So let's put that in there. And this one also has 75. So let's see, divided by 15, we should be able to do 5. So we can do 2 more. I love the visual of tracking, you know, where I'm at, and so that I can kind of see, like, I have a long road ahead of me. I mean, I just started this over, so, but I'm making progress. So, and then housing and utilities, I think I already did that one, yep. Housing and utilities is also going to get, this one's my big one. These are in order of least to highest. And we are working on, so this propane is done. And this one is septic, my nemesis septic. So 115. And this one only needed 20. And now this one is fully funded. So I'm going to put 20 in this one. So now this one has 50, and that's $50 for the month. And then I will work on electric. So this is going to be 115 plus 5. So that is that. It's kind of fun building your 1 month ahead, because sometimes you don't even realize what, you know, it's like you put it all on paper. You're like, I must be doing something wrong. I must be not saving enough money. And then you look at your stuff and you're like, actually, this life is expensive. Okay, so we're going to do that. And I'm not sure. So 75 divided by 45 is still only 1. So we can't fill 1 out there. And then emergency fund is getting 125. And emergency fund now has 300, 445. So 445. And let's grab our 115 plus 125 is 445. So 445, and each of these is worth 125. So I can actually do another one, which is amazing. Okay. Okay, so I got that. Now we're going to dry that off, and then that is it for my 1 month ahead and my emergency binder. I love that. I love that. Okay, so we're done with that. Rainy day, and then I'm going to update all the trackers at the end. Rainy day is getting 20. And rainy day has 20, 40, 50. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just update these. So I just put rainy day, I just put 20. Might as well. I like to be able to look at these and see exactly what's in them. Home maintenance is going to get 50. And home maintenance, should just keep this unlidded. Home maintenance is going to get 50. So we have 175. So we have 150, 75 in home maintenance. Yard and garden is going to get 10. And this should have 70. So 50, 60, 70. That is right. I love when my trackers are right. Sometimes they're not right. You're like, what happened with that? Medical is going to get 25. It gets 25 every single week. Or every time I stuff it. So 215. So hopefully that's right. Yep, 215. House deposit we skipped. Travel and trips. And travel and trips, we are going to be bringing this one up to 2042. And this one now has 500. And we are taking a trip to Iceland as a family. And so this one is, I'm really working hard on this one. So, it's expensive to travel. Oh, there's the other 100. It's expensive to travel with everybody. Wellness is going to get 10. I'm just going to throw this in here. I'm not going to count it. The trackers are up to date. Hobbies. Did I do hobbies? Yes. Hobbies is going to get 10. And I will, let's see here. Let's do a purple. So hobbies has 40. And this is cast stuffing. Cast stuffing is a hobby. Giving is going to get 50. Let me grab this tracker out. 365 plus 50. 415. And that is going to do it for this binder. Now we're moving on to our Celebrations Holidays binder. I love this binder. Just makes me happy. I made this tracker, I made this dashboard. How cute is that? Peace, love. Just feels like everything's a little bit heavy right now, and I want things to be a little bit lighter. Okay, so boys are gonna get 5 each, and I'm just gonna drop those in there. 5 and 5. Birthdays is gonna get 25. My oldest's birthday's coming up. So we have 225 in there. Put that right there. And I don't have individual birthday categories for everybody. Gifts is going to get 10. That category seems to always stay about 110. It's like every time I fill it, it depletes. Celebrate. Oh yeah, we are putting 5. So this is going to be 5. I need to start updating or wiping these off and starting over. That's 5. Seasonal activities, I don't think I did. Together is going to get 10. I love these trackers instead of sort of like the ones that you color and stuff, because it's just easier for me to sort of take the money from it. Did I just put this? So we should have 20. Okay, so this 10 goes in here. Holiday next up which is Valentine's Day, is going to get 15. And this one, each one of these is cart is 15. And these categories, again, I decided I was just going to fund 2 holidays, and then as I spend from them, I will move that to the next one, because it was just, there were too many holiday categories in my binders, and I'm about making things easier these days. If it's too complicated, I'm not going to come into these binders, and that's just the truth. So if every time I come into it, it's like a chore or, you know, work, this one's going to get 5. I'm hesitant about, it's like it becomes, I dread it. And so I don't want to dread it. Okay. And then Christmas is going to get 50. And that will go for that one. And then that's going to do it for this binder. I'm going to open up my Christmas binder, which is right here. And I'm going to put the 50 right here. And I will keep that 50 because I took it out for some holiday spending that I did. I bought some wrapping paper and things like that, so that is now updated. Okay, so that is my Christmas. Then I've got my 10K. And my 10K is going to get 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I'm going to put that right here. And once I build up to 200, I'll move it to the back into one of these. And this funds my emergency fund. And then my 5K is going to get 50 as well. So we've got 15, 20, 30, 40, 50. And again, this just sits in the front until I can move the cash. And this binder also feeds my travel binder. So we got that. And then, oh, here's this one. And then this one is 27. So 27, and this is going to be week number 5, or envelope number 5. And we rolled 27. So now I'm going to go to number 5, 25, 26, 27. Put that off to the side. And at the end, we'll be able to see what we saved in these envelopes. And then that's going to do it for that. And I actually now think I did not put, we have $30 left. And this always happens because I don't have an envelope for her. And Pearl needs for $30 for her food. Ew, that's amazing. Yay. I was like, where did that money come from? But it's like, that's where it came from. It's the dog. Okay, so now we are going to play. This is my favorite part of cash stuffing is, and I just lost my marker. We are going to play with some savings challenges, or we're going to play with my leftovers. And we have a lot more money this week because we pulled my buffer. So this is going to be a nice, huge amount of money going into this category. So let's grab our savings challenge binder. This binder only gets used for extra money. So let's go in here. We already did that one. We did that one. Oh, and I made this. This is, as I finish a mini, I'm going to track it. I want to do 100. And so I'm tracking it to see what I can do. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7. So we're going to roll an 8-sided die, which is right here. And we are going to see where we go and what we play. 7. So that is Nikki, a Cash But Cute. This is her Snowman Challenge, her annuals. So we'll go 5, 10. We're going to do all of them. 15. Since we have enough money. So we're going to put $15 into this challenge. So we have 25. How cute is that? So now January's done. 1. This is Soph's Budgeting Life, and this is Winter This or That. So heating on or extra layers. I'm going to go extra layers. 1, 2. And then we'll do another one. Dressing gown or hoodie. I'm going to say hoodie. And then I'm going to say, we're going to be done with that. So we're going to put this one in here. So far we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I love these. Oh my goodness. No. I just pulled the money out of Roll and Mat. No, I didn't. Whew. That made me nervous. So we'll put that right here. Let's roll it up. What is this? 1 again. We played that one twice. 1 again. 7. I think we're going between 5 and 7. So we're going to move on to February. So each teddy is worth 10, and I'm going to do a heart. So we'll actually just keep it right there. Okay. 8. We don't have 8. You know what I'll do? 8 I'll use as my catch-all. We'll just add some of these because I love this challenge. And this is Hearts of Joy. We're going to grab a blue. And let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is from We Got the Studio. I love this. I literally love this challenge. Gotta pull that one back a little bit. And then we'll put $10 in. We might as well use this as the 8th spot. Oh my goodness. 2. Okay, roll and match. That's back here. So this is 52-week roll and match by the Rocking Witch. And we've got purple, purple, pink. So we've got purple. Oh no, that's the wrong purple. Purple. And I think this is the wrong pink too. Pink. Purple, purple, pink. So that's going to be 10. We'll go one more. Pink, pink, pink. When you have a bunch of money to put in your envelopes, the universe is like, you're just going to keep playing the games. Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side. And this one has 20, 35. And this all is going to feed into sinking funds at the end. 3. Ooh, I love this one. Okay, so we're going to use a 2 10-sided dice because we can today. So this is 6 minus 2 is 4. We're going to, let's see, 3, 4. We're going to go one more time. Ooh, 9 times 8. Holy shoot. Okay, ask what you, 9 times 8, 72, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1 and 2. Whoa. I mean, I guess I deserve that. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, and 76. Wowza. Thank God we had that money. I will not be doing 10-sided dice anymore. Wow, that's incredible. That's an incredible save. So we're going to put 72 here. I think that might be like a record. But we had it. We had it, and we could do it. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our little baby 8 die for, oh, I love this one. Oh, this is from Bethany Budgets. This is from Bethany Budgets. I keep forgetting to say what these are from. And this is from, we're going to do 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I'm going to do, let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is from Grounded Budgets. I love this challenge. It's so cute. So we're just going to do 5. That's going to go there. And this one has saved us so far 10, 15, 16, 17. All right, so now we have, you know, we're going to move on to, let's see, let's go to net that cash from My Money Matters. And we will put in 5, and let's do a purple. It's like it's like driving in a car and you can't concentrate with the music on. That's how I am with this. It's like, it takes all my concentration just to color. Okay, so we have 25 in there. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and then we are going to go to Bethany Budgets. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does she have any 7s on here? This is the lemonade stand. And so this one is, dang, I used the 5. So I need to do 2, 4, 6. So we'll do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one saved us 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we have $23 in the lemonade stand. Well, that was a nice amount of money that just went in here. And then we have $1 left over. And so we will actually move this one back in here since we finished it. And we will come back to our Hearts of Joy and do the last blue heart. And this is, again, from We Got the Studio. And so we have $11 in this one. And that is it. That is it for... I feel like, you know, as we were doing that, I feel like officially, I love leftovers. Honestly, maybe I need a t-shirt that says I love leftovers, because at this point, it's like, I had a family member growing up who hated leftovers, would not touch them, and I never understood it. I'm like, excuse me, that's like free food. You don't have to cook it. You don't have to buy it again. It's already done. Give me all the leftovers, food leftovers, money leftovers, savings leftovers. That's what my leftover reminder is. It's letting me do something good instead of letting it disappear. And that brings me so much happiness. Saving this way makes me want to save. It keeps me engaged. It keeps it interesting. It makes consistency feel doable. And this is why I stick with the system. Enjoyment, when it brings me joy, I come back. So that's it, guys. That is it for our January number 3 cash stuffing. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Happy Saturday. And thank you so much for spending your day with me. I'll see you next week for my games day. They're a little bit long because I am moving all my games into one, all my games binders into one day. But it feels good. The rhythm, I'm finding it, and it helps me stay calm during the week. So Until then, keep saving smarter, spending intentionally, and pouring into the life you love. Have a great rest of your weekend.